Hello friends, today I felt like doing this video on a sum which was very interesting and also challenging for me. I have picked this sum from Selena Maths 9th standard textbook. This is from the topic indices, or you can say it exponents. First understand this sum. See, in this particular problem you can see there is one variable x and you need to find the value of x. And there are totally 4 terms here. The first term is 8 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 2x. The second term is 4 multiplied by 2 raised to the power x plus 1. The third term is 1 and the fourth term is 2 raised to the power x. The thing I am going to do here is to bring all the x terms to the left and keep the number 1 on the right side, and time being we are not going to touch the number 1. Step is to bring all the x terms one side. So I'm going to keep this 8 multiplied by 2 raised to the power 2x as it is, and 4 multiplied by 2 raised to the power x plus 1 as it is, and I'm going to shift this so it becomes minus 2 raised to the power x, and I'll keep 1 as it is. To further simplify this equation, in the first term I'm going to apply the power law. So the power law says that whenever we have a raised to the power m raised to the power n, the answer we get is a raised to the power mn. The same thing I'm going to apply here. So I'll keep 8 as it is, and here I'm going to raise this 2 raised to the power x raised to the power 2. So in the next term I'm going to further simplify using the product law, which says that a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m plus n. So that is the product law. So same thing I'm going to apply here. It becomes 2 raised to the power x into 2 raised to the power 1, and I'm keeping this 2 raised to the power x as it is equal to 1. Step, I'm going to take this 2 raised to the power x and 2 raised to the power x as a common factor and further simplify it. So remaining everything will be the same. So here I'll take 2 raised to the power x outside. So I'm left with 4 into 2 raised to the power 1, and here it becomes 2 raised to the power x into 1 will be 2 raised to the power x and 1 as it is. Simplifying the second term, so I will write the remaining as it is, and the second term will be, so when I open the bracket I get the answer as 8 minus 1 is equal to 1. So again the next step would be 8 minus 1 is 7, and I'm going to keep 2 raised to the power x as it is, and I'm going to shift this 1 this side is equal to 0. So now we have to assume 2 raised to the power x as y, and I'm going to replace wherever there is 2 raised to the power x here and here, so I'm going to replace it y. Step will be to replace the 2 raised to the power x. I will write it as simply 8y square plus 7y minus 1 is equal to 0. Friends, now this is very interesting. Can you see this? This is the standard form of quadratic equation. So isn't it? So further solving the quadratic equation, we have to find the two numbers. When added it will be the coefficient of y, and when multiplied it will be the product of coefficient of y square and this one, that is minus 8. So when we think of those two numbers, so I come across a as in 8 and b as in minus 1. So that is 8 minus 1 will be 7, and 8 multiplied by minus 1 would be minus 8. I solve this quadratic equation by getting the two factors, that is 8 and minus 1. I'll further expand it like 8y square plus 8y minus y minus 1 equal to 0. So in these two terms 8y is common. I'll take it outside. Inside the bracket I will keep it as y, and in this I'm going to keep it as 1. So look at these two terms. I'll keep minus 1 outside, and inside the bracket I'm going to keep y and plus 1 is equal to 0. So when we solve this we get the two factors, that is 8y minus 1 and y plus 1 is equal to 0. When we simplify, we can say that 8y minus 1 equal to 0, and y plus 1 is equal to 0. So here when I simplify this, it becomes 8y is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 by 8, and y is nothing but 2 raised to the power x, isn't it? So I'll keep it as 2 raised to the power x is equal to 1 by 8, which can be further written as 1 by 2 raised to the power 3. So that can be said that when we have, like, we can take the reciprocal, it can also be written as 2 raised to the power minus 3, and we know that 2 raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to the power minus 3. So when base is equal, we can say that exponents are also equal. So this is the value of x we get from one factor. So consider the another factor. We can say here y plus 1 is equal to 0. It becomes y is equal to minus 1, and we know that y is nothing but 2 raised to the power x is equal to minus 1, which further can never be simplified or solved. So this is not happening, friends. So we have to consider this factor only, that is x is equal to minus 3. Hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please like and share it with all the friends who are studying in 9th standard. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my video. Please do subscribe and share. Hit the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.